So first of all, this one's very different than the rest because it's like the foreground is the person, is the robot, and there's no background, and everything else mostly in my work here is so full. It actually, I felt like if I added a background to this, it would take away from the foreground of the person. So I said, I'm just going to do it this way. The other thing is this is a painted background. So this is a white canvas that has been painted versus now getting pre-made black canvases. So there is texture, which I have to say I like a lot in the painting. It's not just a perfect black canvas. There's features of it. So that gives it some sort of depth. But let me share and talk about the coloring of this piece, because this was done twice, and it has a completely different palette the second time than the first time. And when you change the palette, you get more colors, obviously, because you're limited to 10 colors. And if you change the palette, then you have 20 colors. Again, because we're using computers, we get anxious about things. We want to do it fast, rapid, quick, blah, blah, blah. And I think the idea is to really experiment and to do something like this, that once you change the palette and you, like the second time adding reds to it, it gives it that much more depth in the image, I think, by doing it that way. Also, the net came out better when I did it a second time and changed the palette. And I think that kind of also makes a big impact on the piece because of that. And it's kind of colorful, and it's not frightening either. There's something engaging about it with all the color. So I think this is another successful work too.